What up, bitches? It's a misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Please, Will Smith the shit out of the like button. Share this video across the internet in order to fight the YouTube algorithm and censorship. Today I want to talk about Jim Jones's comments regarding Pusha T and his placement on this Billboard's top 50 greatest rappers of all time list. Jim Jones was on the Rap Caviar podcast and they were discussing this Billboard's top 50 greatest rappers of all time list. And by the way, look, I am so sick and tired of publications like Billboard putting out these kind of baity lists, because you can tell that they're just putting some of these artists on there because they don't want to lose access, or they want to stay in the good graces of some of these fucking rappers, essentially too afraid to hurt feelings when it comes to certain things. But yeah, it's a bullshit list if you ask me, but that's a topic for a whole nother video. Jim Jones was talking about Pusha T's placement on the list. Pusha T was ranked number 29. Now, Jim Jones was saying that he doesn't feel he should be on the top 50 list. He says he likes him, but he goes, I don't feel that he should be number 29, that he would put NBA Youngboy, Big Sean, and Cameron before Pusha T. And his reasons were, due to his records not being played in clubs or outside, or in his eyes, lack of cultural impact. Also, I guess via the way he dresses, no one emulates that, shit like this. And he went and doubled down on the Breakfast Club because I guess they brought it up, and he goes, yo, could you name 5 Pusha T tracks? And right off the bat, Pusha T, who's a member of Clips, we could just go right to Grinding. That was a crazy hit to this day. That gets played in the clubs. Once you hear that beat, you know what time it is. That gets played in the club. Mad niggas freestyle off of that beat. Same thing with When the Last Time. So when you talk about cultural impact and what gets played in clubs, those two, well, when I used to do that sort of shit, go to clubs, you would hear that frequently. Mad radio play for those two songs. I can think of Mr. Me Too. That's Clip shit. Pusha himself, I mean, he may have a point in that sense, but Pusha as a rhymer, as a MC, definitely, for his style, he formed his own niche in the mainstream, and you can't take that away from him. As far as Jim Jones is concerned, we fly high. That's basically what, if you're asking me, that's basically what I know him from. Ballin', we fly high, ballin'. And I'll be fair, that song is definitely one of those bangers that you play in a club. And as far as cultural impact is concerned, I will say that he I think he influences people when it comes to the ad-lib shit, because nobody was really doing the ad-lib type shit until he came out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he emphasizes it a lot. Not to say he created the whole ad-lib shit, because that's been around before him, but his are very emphasized. Like, some people know his ad-libs more than they know his lyrics. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think it's kind of, if you're asking me, I think it's kind of dumb to say this stuff, and it's getting blown out of proportion. I know Pusha T kind of gave one of those, like milk toast replies. Like he's not gonna go at him, because at the end of the day, it is Jim Jones's opinion, and I appreciate him being fucking honest about it, because you know how a lot of people are nowadays. Everybody's afraid to rattle cages and do all that stuff. I do appreciate it, but I think if you're a hip hop head and you into MCing, lyrics, this and that, all that the common excuses, like, oh, the records don't get played in the clubs like that, it is fucking dumb. I mean, people say that about Eminem, but that doesn't take away from him as a MC. Some of my favorite rappers don't have their music played in clubs. KRS-One, maybe you might hear Step Into the World. Rapture, you might hear that, but he's more of like a street philosopher. Cool G Rap, you ain't hearing him in the club. No, you're not hearing. He's straight gutter. Big Daddy Kane, maybe like Ain't No Half Stepping, like on an old school type thing. Slick Rick, I wouldn't really say he's gonna get played in the club. But you get my drift. That, you know, this is very common to hear that whole thing. Cultural impact, I could kind of understand. But yeah, I just wanted to give my thoughts on that. What do y'all think? I think it's pretty dumb, especially to use that as your parameters, like who gets played in the club and whatnot. That's stop using that. Throw that out. And what else? Oh shit! Another track I forgot. It's a Birdman track, I believe. But What Happened to That Boy with featuring Clips. That's huge. You know what I mean? That was a huge ass track. But yeah, let me cut it short. I'm rambling. Y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, and that's it. Peace, bitches.